Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a Python script which will actually handle all the file operations, file handling operations inside Python, such as creation of a new file, reading from a file, appending to a existing file, and displaying the content of a file in the terminal. So we'll be operating on all the four operations. So I have just written this Python script right here, and let me just show you. If I just run this Python script, it will actually have four operations, file operations. Either you can write to a file, append, read the content of a file, or exit. So this is a terminal based application. So let me just first of all create a new file by selecting the very first option. So I will simply say 1. So here it will tell me that enter the text to write to create a new file. So let me just say I am the owner of freemediatools.com website. I enter it. You will see on the left hand side a new file has been created, example.txt. As soon as you will see the file has been created with this content. Now once again we have the same options. Let's suppose I want to read this content. I select the third option. So now as soon as I select this option, you will see it will read the content of this file. Whatever is the data is present, it displays the content here in the terminal. So we read the content. This is the second operations. Now I will show you the third operation. If I want to append the data to this existing file, so I will select the second option. So it is tell me that enter the text to append. So I will say this is the new data, and if I press the enter key, you will see the text will be appended here. You will see the new text will be appended right at the end of the file. Now you can see the file has been successfully appended and updated. And again, if I third click, just press the 3 option, again it will display the new data which is appended right here. You will see the terminal. If I again say 1, you will see this is a new file. So you'll see if I write to a file, that it overwrites. So basically the data is updated fully. It created a new file with the new data. So I will show you all these three operations of file handling inside Python, how to create a new file, read the content, or append the data into an existing file. So I've given this Python script in the description of the video. So just create a simple app.py file. So for this you don't require any sort of third-party module. We will write some basic Python code. So right here inside we will define a main function, and inside this main function we will be specifying a file name which will get created example.txt. So let me just delete this file. So we are just creating this example.txt file here. It's actually, you can see the file name, and then we are simply running the while loop to just show the options to the user. So we have 4 options. It's the menu to this application. So either the user can select 1, 2, 3, 4 depending upon which choice, and then we can take this input, the user input, by using the input function to receive the input from the user. So here we will ask the user the question that enter your choice from 1 to 4, and the user will enter their choice, and here we will compare it in if condition, that if the choice is equal to 1, in that case we just need to create a new file, and here we'll be accepting the input from the user and enter the text to write to the file, and here the user will actually write the text, and the user will write the text here, and we will just put a new line character. So after that we will take this option, the content here, whatever content the user has written, and then we will just write a simple function write to file, and we'll pass 2 arguments. First of all, the file name and the actual content. So right, this function will be responsible for creation of a new file. So right, we will declare this function write to underscore file, and it will be having the file name plus the content. And right inside this we will use the open function. We will open this file name. So there are different kinds of modes inside Python. So one such mode is your W, which is called as write mode. It will basically open a new file, create a new file in the write mode, and here we'll be appending this data by using this function file.write. This will create a new file with that content, and then we can simply say a notification content returned to file successfully. So this is a very first operation right here. If I just execute this application and so we just need to call this function, first of all the main function right here. So now you will be having the four choices. If I select the first choice, you just need to enter the text. I will say, you will see the file will be created, content returned to file successfully. You will see this is the first operation. Now I will be handling the second operation, which will be responsible for reading the data. So here we'll be adding another choice here, that if the choice, we will add a else if condition, that else if the choice is equal to 2, in that case we just need to, so the second choice is for the append operation. So if the file is already existing, then we just take the input, whatever text that you want to append at the end of the file. So we'll be taking this input again, storing it inside this content, and then we will be creating a new function which is append to file, and again we'll be passing this file name plus the content. So this function once again will be the responsible for this time appending it, not creating a new file, but rather than we already have the file, but we just need to append the content. So we again have these two arguments, file name, content, and this time we open the file once again by using the open function. But here this mode will be different. You will see previously we used the write mode to create a new file, but here we will be using the append mode, which is there inside file handling operation to append the file, and rest of the thing remain constant. We again use the write function to write the content, and this time content appended to file successfully. Now we will be handling the third operation, which will be reading. So again we'll be having this condition. If the choice is equal to, then this time we'll be having this read file function. We'll just be passing the file name. So this function will be responsible for reading the data. So we'll again be defining one other function, read file, passing the file name, and here inside the try block we will be opening this file name in, now this time will be read mode, so R as file, and here will be reading the data by using the read function, and then all the data will be read. So like this we will be content in file, and we will be displaying the data like this. That's all. So now if the choice is 4, then we will simply break this application because the choice 4 is for quitting the application. We'll be just be breaking it. Else invalid choice. So this completes your application. Very simple command line application, file writing application. So if I once again launch this application, you will see it is saying that on line number 17, sorry, we haven't closed this. We do need to add this except file not found. So just add this. So this time we select the third option. You will see it will display all the data which is present here like this. You can select the second option. We can append some data. You will see the data will be appended once again. You can write this, update this, you will see. So all the file handling operations you can perform. I showed you step by step inside how to do this inside Python. All the write modes, read modes, append modes I showed you in this video. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and also check out my website freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools.